Okay. It started like this. So the point that I wanted to see today were mainly about the statistics of documents, and of course a short word about purely sales points, GPs, dentist collab, 2, 3 things like that. Okay. Do you have any questions or something that you would like to share, or George or Alessandra? Do you have something that you would like to ask or to share?
No, no.
No? Okay, same for you, George.
Neither for my side.
In
Okay.
Italy, GP are closed because they not eligible.
Because they are not the specialty diploma, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. It's like in Greece for the majority of the GPs, but some have the specialty. It is a 5 years program, apparently, in George. And we hope maybe to sign a first one with Talia this month. So it would be great to have a Greek GP. Nevertheless, I give the information. Let's start with this. Yes. Okay, let's start with that about the GPs. Have you seen that you received an email from Vanya with the 4 opening, the 4 positions we still have? And
Yes.
okay, and I hope that you have also seen, it was in the summary from Diana, from Vanya, that 3 of them, they propose on top of the tax-free zone for everybody. It's always like that. But 3 of them, they can also provide a subsidy, a support of 50,000 euros for the doctors who will go there. Yes, it was clear, huh? So,
Yeah.
George, in case of, it's obviously conditions that you cannot find anywhere else in Europe. Even the tax-free zone, which made their net revenues, as you know, 10. It's more 11,000 than 10, by the way. It's 10 to 11,000 per month. Hello,
Hi.
Elena. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. So I was just starting with a point about the GPs. You have seen the email also from Vanya?
Yes, with the available positions.
Yes,
Yeah.
4 positions. Okay. And with you have seen the 3 of them, they propose also an extra support of 50,000 euros. Have you seen this as well? Yes.
Yeah.
So this plus the tax-free, it's really something that you cannot find anywhere else, and nobody could say that it has no value. I mean, it is just, and for the 50,000, the commitment is about 5 years, so the duration of the tax-free zone, by the way. And if they leave before, they will have to reimburse that they haven't been there. So if they stay 2 years, they have to reimburse. But they receive 25,025, if I'm right. But anyway, the principle is simple. They receive the full amount. And if they leave before the end of the 5 years period, then they have to reimburse based on the time that they didn't stay in that commune, in that place. Okay, and the point was okay that it should be financially. There is no discussion about the interest of this. And I was speaking with Marisa. If some doctors, some GPs have family, I hear the sound maybe it's on your side, and I don't know if you have a return on the sound. Is it possible, or is it, I don't know, from what I hear
On my
myself?
side?
No, you have your headset,
No,
so
yeah,
it's not
I've
possible.
got my
Yeah,
my AirPods. No.
yeah, so it's not possible. Okay, but I want to say that if I stay on the GP because I want to give a clear information about that specific profiles for you and for the ones who will listen, of course, after to this recording. If the GP is a woman with children alone, for example, it also happens. The Belgian positions are surely the most simplest to manage, because there they work 9 to 5 as an employee, really. They have no question about the business. It is the medical center who are hiring them, and they're an employee in that place. Okay. So one is for entrepreneurs, and the other one is for people who would like to have a very well-organized and stable life with no question in their mind. So the 2 are possible. One is Belgium, the other one is France. So it's clear. A word about the dentist collab. If you meet some dentists who would have no experience at all, or not the minimum, you know, that we expect. For the process, we must have 1 year, but for the capacity to work, it's about 2-3 years of experience, at least one for sure, plus the process. But now I'm in, let's say I'm starting the idea to also install some dentist collab in France. And there is no limit, or there is not this 1 year of experience which is needed. So they can, it's possible for them for dentists to go there and to work immediately. So it's also good for you to know that I don't push that much at that moment. I'm still working to prepare this. I have a call on that topic tomorrow. We will work with Charlotte, that maybe you know, it's the lady living in France and working with us for the installation of the dentist buyers in France, of course, and even now for the GPs as well. So she will also provide the support for all the admin installation of a GP. And then she is working herself in a dentist in the dental practice since a very long time. And now she came to me saying that, okay, there are some people asking her, some dentists. So that's why we could do something with her. And then if someone doesn't fit for Belgium, we could propose them to go to France. Financially, they could be very similar. So it will be the same in France than in Belgium. Okay. I repeat, I don't give more information at this stage, so you know, because maybe you are meeting someone who has no experience. As from now, don't lose that person. Or maybe you have spoken, Diana, with a dentist who is a young graduate, and then you could contact that person again to ask if they could be interested to go to France. That's the idea, not to lose the people. Okay? Is it clear for you, Alessandra, also? And for you, we already spoke about that yesterday, 2 days ago, I think. And George, so for you, it's clear, I guess. I think so.
But Olivier, for France, for France, do we, in case the dentist is homologated, do we still need the 2 years, 2-3 years, or no? For homologations.
Could you repeat the question?
Sure. I was just asking if for homologated dentists, if we still need to make sure they have at least 2-3 years of experience after the homologation, or no? Nothing.
No. That's the point. That's exactly my point. So I repeat, maybe I was not clear. It's exactly my message. If you have young graduates, or if you have spoken with young graduates recently or not recently, you can contact them back and ask them if they would be interested to go to France.
Okay.
Okay.
And all nationalities.
No, see,
No.
clearly European only. You know, in France, the non-EU, forget them. So the Brazilian, they can should not enter in the story. Okay, they must be with EU nationality, but they could have zero experience. That's fine as well. Don't ask me to accept a dentist who is graduated in 3 years and has not worked as a dentist during 3 years. Of course, we will not do that as well. But I mean, a young graduate with a very limited experience could be accepted.
Okay.
So that's why I say it is important to know. Yes,
but Olivier, the contract is the same to Belgium or change?
So as I also said, but it's good to repeat, the financial conditions will be the same. So they will have the same level of revenues than in Belgium. Okay. Yeah. So at the moment we speak about the 40%, but maybe this which could change. I will keep you informed once I have spoken more with Charlotte. At this stage, the idea would be to contact some dentists that could not go to Belgium and ask them if they could be interested to go to France as collaborator, and they will earn in gross the same 8,000 euros. The percentage could be lower because in an isolated zone, they could make more money, more turnover in total. So maybe they will have a lower percentage to guarantee that they are on the same level of revenues than Belgium.
Okay.
Is it clear? At this stage is what I can tell you, but soon depending on how things are progressing in France, I will come back to you with a more specific or precise information. And if you have people who are interested, just come back to me. You inform me via WhatsApp, Teams, Olivier, I have someone. This is the profile. What could I say more? Okay, he's interested, but what could I say more? And then I will let you more information about that. Okay?
Okay, because I have some candidates that interesting to France as a dentist collab.
Okay. So so in value, I repeat, in amount of money, you can guarantee that they will have at least the same 8.5 gross that they could have in Belgium. But maybe the percentage will be lower because in France they make more money, so it's more common. It's common to have dentists working for 25, 28, 32, different percentage do exist in France. It's not like in Belgium where it's everybody always the same. Okay?
Okay.
But the money will be similar for sure.
Similar, okay.
And George, you wanted to say something as well?
Yes, just a question. If he has studied in EU, but he has non-EU citizenship, he cannot help him, or is okay?
No, it cannot apply. I mean, I will not take that person. Why? Because in France, it takes about 1 year at least to obtain the recognition of the dentist. At this stage, I prefer not to do this and start with only EU. And we will see later if we change this yes or no. The non-EU, you know that they can go to Belgium because there the process is not longer.
Yes,
it's a little bit longer for the, let's say, the work permit, la carte pro, as we call it. So because they are non-EU, they have a specific right around 3 months more. But the recognition of the diploma, and so to organize the interviews, observation visit, and so on, we can move at the same speed than for an EU dentist in Belgium. But in France, it's totally different.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. So that was what I wanted to say for the dentist collab. And I think good to know, but okay, at this stage, there is no we can continue. You know, maybe you have seen this because I always share the result of the month. We sign always 4 or 5 dentist collab per month, and it's okay. We can sign 5, 6, probably even 7. It's not an issue. So you have no limits, as I thought it was the case 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago, because the need at the moment are important. It will not stay like that. Be aware of that as well. I don't say that in 6 months or 1 year, we could continue to propose 5 or to sign 5 dentist collab for Belgium, but at least at the moment, I see no limits in time. I don't know when the limit will be reached. Let's say like this. Okay. And you also know, I repeat again as well, that if dentists would like for any reason go to the Flemish side of Belgium, it is also possible. Huh? But in that case, you remember, I say it's fast to go to Flanders. We want and we need that they stop to work and that they focus to the language courses morning and afternoon. They received from Moving People 1,000 euros per month during the 6 months. And after 6 months, they must have reached the strong B2, which is the case and which is already reachable. Other dentists do that to go to the Netherlands, for example. Okay, so you know that as well. Which means that in total, they go nearly faster in Flanders than in the south part of the country, because in 6-8 months max, they should be able to start to work in Belgium in place of 10 to 12 months if they learn French the way we do it. Clear? Claro? Good. Okay. That was about the information I wanted to give about these 2 specific profiles. Have you also seen that Eva has sent an updated version of the specialist profiles and even resident ones. You have seen this, yes? So comment about that. It's clear, or pay attention to be informed about this, of course. And when you have a profile, you don't know if it could be, because it is not clearly in the table. If you don't know what to do, you use the tool, I call it like this, the simple things that Eva has put in place already around 1 year ago, where you describe briefly your potential candidate, and then she will reply fast, always fast, to your question about that profile. Okay. Good. Now about the statistics and Odoo, I wanted to tell you that we work on the implementation of Odoo. I don't know if you know what Odoo is, but Odoo is a system, yes, you know, okay, you know, to manage the company. And in our case, to manage everything from about moving people, the candidates from the very beginning, even the entrance of the leads directly, until, of course, the follow-up after the installation. Everything will be in that system. In Belgium, it is already implemented and we use this. So we send the offer to the hospitals, elderly homes, or dental cab via Odoo, and they use the electronic signature and we receive this back at the office. We will do the same with the candidates once we will have implemented this, which is currently the job in Portugal, which means that you will be able to send, not to able, but you will always send the contract via Odoo, and your candidates could sign even with a mobile phone. They could give their signatures on the different contract, which should make things much easier and faster, okay? But it will also require from you to be in this application, this app all the time, because all your candidates will be there, and you will have to fix your appointment via Odoo as well. So it will be a big change in your way of working, a big change, not a small one, but a big one. So I inform you because I need that you are, let's say, aware of that. They will have a lot of advantages. I don't give the list now, but okay, a lot of things, of course, will make life easier. But also, if you don't fulfill the things properly, you will be lost and it will be impossible to work somewhere. Okay. So to prepare you a little bit to this, I ask each one now to, it's some basic things, but to really keep your SMT up to date, not sometimes or not when someone asks it to you, like Nadine via my request, but on a daily basis. Please do this because it's nothing in comparison with what's coming in the near future. By near future, I mean we are now beginning of May. I don't know, before the summer holidays, I hope, so that in June it will be here and we will start to use it. Okay. At this stage, so you know, at this stage, we are starting next week to check that all the leads arrive automatically in Odoo, coming from the website, from Meta, from Google Ads, from all our sources, and that they arrive all in the same place in this system called Odoo. And that system, to give you another advantage, will detect automatically and immediately all the doublons, all the people who already exist in the database, based on the email address and based on the phone number, which is not the case today. You know, we only work with the email address at the moment.
Okay. Olivier, will there be training about...
yes, surely, several ones, could I say a lot. And there, no way not to be present, or to be clear as well. It will be recorded as well, so you can see it again, but everybody must be there. It's clear. Okay. Otherwise, I repeat, so this will require a huge discipline. Otherwise, yeah. I don't know, but I can just say that it is impossible to continue to work in moving people, with moving people, without this acceptance and full dedication to Odoo, because everything will be done there. Okay?
Yeah.
And I repeat, what I ask to each of you, not only you three, but everyone, because everyone will listen to this call, must be like that. I ask that you, as from now, keep your SMT up to date every day, and that you keep your statistics. You receive a link from Nadine that you can update. You can fulfill this with the calls that you gave, your WhatsApp, the C0, C1, C2, offer sent. Okay. And I repeat, the reason why do I ask this? The main one is to try, but it's mandatory, but already to change your work habits and integrate that, okay, it's finished to work with the documents, papers, and do these things later like it's not my job. Because soon, if you don't do this, you have no job, as simple as that. Is it understandable? Is it clear what I'm telling? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so yes, okay, Josh, super. I repeat, and I say it clear, and I will repeat this several times. I understand that it will change for each one. It is never pleasant to change the way that we work since 1, 2, 3, 4 years. But in this case, there is no other option, and the benefits will be big, because if you say that someone tell you, okay, I'm finishing my studies, call me in 1 year, just a simple date in your system, and in 1 year, when you decide, you will have a reminder, and you will have access to your person, and you will have access to the content, because you write a summary of your call, a few words. Yes, he's single, wants to be in Brussels, I don't know what. And you have that information. When you give a call 1 year later, you will be powerful in terms of person. You will be very professional because you are able to give all the details. Okay, and it's easy for your candidates to receive. They click somewhere and they have just to put. It will be registered and it arrives directly at the office. No picture, not well done. Uncompleted file, and Diana, as you have sometimes, I see this incomplete file. All that will be impossible from them because they receive everything and they have to sign, and everything is going back to the office. You see, so the advantages are numerous, a lot of advantages, but it must be used every day.
Yeah.
So, and I tell you, I take time to explain this because it's normal. After I will see, as simple as that. As far as I'm concerned, every Monday, we have some calls with some of you, okay? The first Monday and second Monday of the month, I speak with everybody. Then I still work the third and the fourth Monday with not you, the ones who joined the team later. But I will always, before my meeting, go to the statistics file to see what has been done. I will see if it has been completed or not. So on a weekly basis, I will see what is happening. I cannot be running after each one to ask to do the job. I say clearly, I explain. Nadine is there to give all the information that you would need to understand what is currently doing. So with the current system, SMT and the statistics, please go to her, okay? And for the rest, I will see what's going to happen. But if not good now, I already know that we have a serious problem with Odoo.
Okay.
Claro?
Chiaro,
Okay.
chiaro.
Claro. Super. Okay. A little bit related to this for the next step, and it's interesting to know. You know that now and I guess you see this, there are very few leads the last days. So we need clearly to do something to increase the volume of leads. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow with the Diogo to understand where and why, what is happening at the moment. Okay, the last days, the volume is too low. We have a clear volume as well that I want to see every day. 45, let's say 50 leads should be generated and distributed. Okay. You receive the leads today really immediately. So you have seen this, I guess, that you don't receive a big group. Diane has received sometimes of 50 or 100 in 2 days, and they are totally recent. They have maximum. The longer one that you could have is someone applying Friday afternoon, and you will receive it on Monday. So we are always in the maximum 2 working days. Could be there more than 2 working, Saturday and Sunday, but in 1 working day, normally you receive all of them, and I say 2 just to take a security. You know that we have shown you that if you call just after that fast, you also have more answers from the people. The percentage of qualified candidates is the double, twice more. Okay, so I ask you there also to continue to do this, and this is something that I'm going to look at really. And for me, if you have no possibility to work, because everybody has good reason, holidays, too many interviews, fairs, as you have now, George, illness, or, you know, all that is totally normal, that's life. I ask you to always send a message to Lena, if you have her email address, or at least to marketing, and you will distribute that to Lena, okay? So we can adapt on a daily basis. And soon with Odoo, by the way, I will ask you to anticipate for the week. So we can a little bit more, we can plan the things, saying, okay, next week, consider I'm not there Thursday and Friday. I don't want to know why, it's not my problem. So you say, I am available to receive leads. It means marketing can send you leads, and in maximum 2 days, you will contact the leads, okay? And not by sending an email, this is finished. It's clearly by giving calls and insisting on the calls, because we have seen, again, I repeat, we did this here at the office. And if you start to give calls in the afternoon and not in the morning, and 2-3 days, you will reach the person. And so we know if that person is qualified, yes or no, eligible, yes or no, important information, and we can start or not to work with them, okay? We are even now, but it will be, I don't know where we are exactly about this. With Odoo, again, it will be done, but before that, I think that it should also be done, that we will send this automatic message saying that in 2 working days, maybe 3, I'm hesitating to put 3 just to take a security, they will be recontacted. But again, you understand that it gives a more professional image of the company if when you apply to something, you receive a confirmation and information that in 2 or 3 days, someone will contact you. But if you don't contact, we lose already our credibility. Yeah, if you contact after 5 days in place of 3, if you say 3, it's already bad. So we must take this good habit also already now. Okay? So I ask you to call in the 2 next days, and mainly if you are not, as you have said now, Adriana, you said to the marketing not to send you leads these days, and that's very good. No, but that's good.
I've been very, very honest with Diogo, and I asked him, please, no leads for this week, because I have a lot to do, and I want to call everyone again, and blah blah.
But that's
and
perfect, Diana. That's totally great. That's excellent. I mean, that's perfect. We have a problem if everybody in the same country says the same, but you are not there. So it's perfect when you say that. Everything is fine. So it's really good. I mean, I like it. So that's why I come on your case to say you did very well by saying this. And whatever the reason could be, you don't have to give any reason. Just inform. Please don't send me leads, because I cannot commit to call in the 2 next days. So that's it. Okay?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
And also I've been putting on my SM tool. This is recent. I've started doing this 2 weeks ago. I've been writing exactly when. So how many times I called someone and what time was the last time, like the day and the time I called them.
That's great. Again, this is great because first for you, you cannot forget it, because, you know, if you go back, you do something else in 1 week, you come back to this story in 1 or 2 weeks. It's good first for you to say, I tried 3 times, no answer, or the 3rd time he told me, yes, I will call you back, but he didn't, and you can come back with that information. So yes, that's exactly, and again, this is exactly what the Odoo system will allow you to do in a simpler way, but the same system, absolutely. Even WhatsApp, I say something not to, but if I'm right, even though you could even communicate via WhatsApp via Odoo, if you do this, you keep all your communication in the file of the candidate. For sure, we spoke about that, but there is something to do. I don't know exactly. I don't know if it's only for the advisors or if you could also do that, but for sure, the advisors can communicate, will be able to communicate, and it will be recorded in the Odoo fish file of the person. So it's great to have the information centralized on the same place.
But you know, Olivia, for Spain, WhatsApp doesn't. So for Portuguese leads, I've been calling people. It's easier and it's just quicker. But for Spanish people, I still send emails first because it's. I think it's harder to rely just on WhatsApp for calls. There's a lot of people that don't use WhatsApp, and also a lot of people that use WhatsApp, but they're not connected to the internet, and they don't return the call or they don't acknowledge the call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, but for Spain, specifically for Spain, I see we have. I tell you what I discussed here. A lot of specialist doctors are, like in the past, from South America, not from Spain. And it was like this every time. So we always, when we signed Spanish, it were not exactly Spanish. It was South American doctors working in Spain. But at that time, they obtained the recognition from Spain for their specialty, and they had these 3 famous years of experience after the recognition. But apparently now, the recognition takes much more time. It's much longer. So apparently, we speak with more and more specialist doctors from Argentina, Colombia, whatever, who are living and working in Spain, and they work as a specialist doctor, but they do not obtain the recognition from the authorities, which means we can't do anything with them.
No, yeah, this happened to me also.
Yeah, and for that, okay, good to hear. But Claudia told me that yesterday, and I said, okay, if it's like this, we just simply stop to look for specialist doctors in Spain. We should not. And maybe Spain will be less. It has never been a big sourcing country, but for doctors it was the case. And honestly, we have signed quite a lot of specialist doctors from Spain and originally from South America. But if now, for reasons, it's the same everywhere in Europe. All the countries are closing their borders, of course, more and more. Everywhere. Italy is like this, Belgium like that, everywhere. I cannot give the list, it's everywhere. So it's for that reason they don't provide the good diploma, go even, and if not even to create volume of course for nothing. So that's one thing. So for that reason, I really believe, again, this week, we will again speak about that, but in my mind, I think we will stop to communicate and to try to reach doctors in Spain. The second point is, of course, the phone number. Clearly, when they see, and we have now one SIM, it's Pedro obtained that because they have been there recently or for holidays, and then I ask him and I insist to take a SIM card, so he has a Spanish phone number, and with this, more people take the phone call when they
for
ship
sure.
Portugal.
I need to. I keep saying I need to, but I need to buy a phone for that. Do you know what I mean? I need to buy another phone because I already have 2 SIM cards on my phone.
Yeah. Then
so I need an extra phone, and I've been having other stuff to spend money on. I'm just being honest. So it's
okay. I see.
But Olivia, now you're scaring me a bit with those news about the specialist doctors, because the only specialist doctors, or almost all of my specialist doctors, they're coming from Spain.
Yeah, but so 2 things.
So
then let's work on that, but we could check this after the call, because your candidates. You could go back and see how many and when have you signed them, and also on your side, fast make your calculation. Okay, for these 2 signatures, I see something. Have you been in deep contact with the 20 people who didn't obtain the recognition? Or I tell you what Claudia told me yesterday, that indeed more and more do not have the recognition.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them don't. I saw that on Expomedics as well. A lot of
So
them
don't be scared. That's the reality that you're
but a
facing
lot of
since
them
long
do.
time.
I mean,
Sorry?
at the moment, a lot of them do. They're eligible. I'm speaking to a neurologist and a pediatrician now, and I've placed anesthesiology, family doctors from Spain. So I don't know.
Okay. But
This GP I placed, she's from Spain. So I don't know.
okay. It's on my side. Yes, you are back. Sorry, I don't know. I saw a cut. So I said, if if we have, so please make this exercise to look on in your files how many non-Spanish specialist doctors have you signed, and of course they were eligible. And we will see what we do. I mean, it was based on what I received yesterday as a feedback from Claudia. Maybe your doctors also check the age. If they are in Spain since 10 years, maybe that's the reason why they obtained this homologation. I'm speaking about the people who are recently, the last 5 years, or they don't have these 3 years of practice after the recognition. But it's okay. Look on that and come back to me after the call. I'm interested, of course, to know this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was for Spain and about the 2 days. Yes. What else? Yes, interesting also to share with you. Yesterday I saw this and I've been very surprised by that. I wanted to ask you if you have any idea about this. In the marketing leads this year until now, end of April, we have 18 plus 17, 35 signatures came from the marketing activity, okay, 35. And there are 2 groups. 18 of them were leads generated this year and signed this year, of course, and 17 came from last year, sometimes quite a long time ago. Questions. My surprise was that these 18, they were generated and signed in the same month. So January leads generate signatures in January, and I can even tell you how many, 2. But nothing has been signed in February or March or April related to leads of January. And same for February, 7 signed in February that have been generated in February, okay? But then nothing in March or April. And same in April, 5, but nothing, 5 in March and nothing in April, and only 1 in April. So I wanted to share this to tell you, okay, I'm surprised, okay, I don't know if you have anything if it gives you any reason, but you understand what I mean? So it is like if a lead generated now in May could be signed in May, and if not, it will not be signed in the next month, but in May, we also will have signatures from last year, from 2005. And I don't understand this. I don't understand that. If you as well, that's it. But keep this in mind. It was strange for me. No comment.
But Olivier, so what you're saying is that we signed this year things from leads from last year.
That's normal. Yes, this is normal. No, I say that's normal. But I also say this year you sign in April only leads from April, but not from March or February or January. In March, we sign leads generated in the same month, in March, but nothing from February or January. So if it's totally different, on one hand, we have leads that came from a long time ago. It's normal, I understand that, but we do not have leads from January who could be signed in April or in March or maybe in May. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I understand.
I'm surprised. I just say, okay, I've seen this, and this was for me a surprise. I would expect to have signatures in April related to also February or January or somewhere there, but not only from the previous year, from more than 4 months. You understand, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And the other thing that I have seen, and this one is important, from this 18 of this year, so 18 signatures, 18 in 26 came from leads of the marketing in 26. Okay, but from this 18, 25, it was 15 from the first recruiter, and 3 who have been redistributed. Which means that it's a lot, because 3 on this 15, it's a lot, it's 20%. It means that if we leave the leads, and based on this, I said to Diogo, look, this is a proof for me. My way to look at this is we must contact fast the people and stay in trying to contact them if they do not reply. Otherwise, we lose these opportunities, because these 3, there were people who left, like it was Marinella, and I forgot someone else, I forgot the person, sorry. But okay, the idea is that it's important to contact fast and stay continuously trying to contact the people, because clearly they are sleeping signatures otherwise. And I will say to the marketing, I don't want to see leads who are not contacted by phone. I know the story for Spain, Diana, we can speak about that later, but except that ones, I don't want to see this. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it. Because it shows that indeed, if we receive also some results, but okay. Okay, that was the main things I wanted to share with you. The last one, of course, but I wrote about that yesterday, is that I really, really hope that May will be a strong month, as it is usually, because April is always low and more or less like December. I see that even like July and August, the 4 months are very similar in total. July, August, and December. So we have 4 low months and 8 good months. That's or reality, let's say like this. But I hope that we can really have good things in May and I hope that, I think really that we could do this 30, because now we have new recruiters who are totally independent and active. In Romania, we have Dan and Carmen. In Italy, we already had, but Licia is also clearly there. Soraya will have more time because she stopped to be teacher in some schools, something like this, this week or next week now. So it makes a lot of difference, of course, big differences. So I hope that if each one does what he's used to do in his maximum, we will be there. We will reach this 30, would be great. That was what I wanted to share with you. No more, no less. Clear? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. We can speak later about these Spanish doctors, Diana. Is it possible for you? But on your side, I'll let you the ball on your side. So you go and you check your things, you make some overview on your side, and then you call me, you contact me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
And all the best, Alessandra. We know what, but
yeah. Finally, I have some candidate to. I hope to will see. I have a C2 with the dentist collab, and her uncle call in moving people in Belgium, because
really?
because he is a dentist in Belgium, in Liège. Yeah.
And when he called, last week or this week?
Yeah. And now on Friday I have
On Friday, okay.
the call with Asma.
The uncle He gave already the call, or he will call the office?
No. The uncle call in Moving People after my contact with the
Funny.
because he want to
Be sure.
the
Okay.
exist Moving
Okay.
People.
Of
Okay.
course, of course.
And
I understand.
now she obtained to consent.
Excellent. And so
To
the
start with
agreement from
us.
the family. The family said, okay, you can go.
Yeah, it's a long time to when that I speak with asthma,
Okay.
and now
This
she
is great,
will,
but when I told you good luck, I was thinking about yourself, not about the work, but about your for yourself. I said for your private things. I say good luck.
Yeah.
But okay, that's good to hear
Yeah.
as well, of course. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I leave you. Have a nice day then, okay? And speak to
you.
you later, Diana.
Have
When
a
you
great day.
Yes.
Bye, Josh. Have a
Okay.
nice day
Thank
also
you.
on your
Quick.
side.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye,
Ciao.
guys. Bye.
Ciao.